beautiful people, it's Maya, and today's mission is to talk about why you should choose people that choose you. So what does that actually mean? Choosing people that choose you means that you are someone that is actively investing your time and energy into relationships that are not one-sided. You're not ever feeling like, oh, I'm doing so much for this person, but they're not doing anything for me. This is when you are in a healthy friendship, a healthy relationship, and the person actually wants to be in your life. They actually want to celebrate your wins with you. They help you during your tough times. They help you during your happy times, and you do the exact same thing for them simply because you guys care and value and respect each other. And that may sound like, well, duh, everybody should be doing this with their friendships, but trust me, one thing that my 20s have taught me is that friendship starts to become a little interesting. I think some people start to take things personally when you realize that when you're becoming an adult and you start working, or you're going to grad school, or you're finishing college, whatever you're doing, when you're going through these transformations in life, a lot of times some friends can get more busy. You know, we have a lot more things to do. We have a lot more things on our plate. Before a lot of these responsibilities were added to our plates, we had a lot more time to have consistent communication with our friends. When you're thinking about balancing work, balancing school, balancing overall responsibilities and taking care of yourself, and then you sprinkle in, oh wait, I gotta make sure I'm speaking consistently with my friends, it can get a little wonky sometimes. And that's something that I had to learn, because I am personally not a friend that always wants to communicate every single day, but sometimes I do that with my friends, and a lot of them understand that and they know that. Why? Because they're my true friends and they're not going to get offended, and we have clear and open communication. It's so important to be with people that make you feel seen and heard and genuinely are happy for you and help you celebrate your wins and are excited to be a part of your journey, because you are going to do the same thing for them. That is what choosing people that are choosing you looks like. Let's break this topic down even further. So the first thing that comes to my mind when we're talking about choosing people that are choosing you is mutual respect. So when you are in this friendship or you're in this relationship, it should always be a two-way street. It does not make sense for you to be the one that is always reaching out to them. You're always making plans. You're always sending TikToks and they don't even want to open it. Definitely reevaluate this relationship if you are the only one initiating everything. That is not fair to you. It's really not a good feeling when you realize that, wow, I don't think this person cares for me the way that I care for them. After a while, it starts to become exhausting when you realize that you're the only person that is putting all this effort and this energy into this friendship or the relationship. That's not how relationships or friendships are supposed to work. And this is just one of those things where, yes, you need to have communication about it and definitely let the person know what's on your mind. But I feel like in some situations, it comes to a point where you might just have to cut communication off entirely if they're not making any changes based on what you are telling them, because that is completely unfair. I was tired of literally always having this feeling like this person is not doing the same as I'm doing for them. This person is using me. This person is only reaching out to me when they need something. It's a terrible feeling, guys. It is such a terrible feeling, because it's like, do you want me to be your friend, or do you want me to be your personal assistant? Do you want me to be your personal therapist? Yet you can't do these things for me, which I'm doing for you. So if this is you, or you have been in a situation where it's similar, remember that one, you want to communicate to them, even if it takes a long time like me, if you're a people pleaser, communicate to them how you feel so they know what they're doing. And then see if they are gonna be someone that can actually make some changes. If they don't make changes, don't be afraid to cut the communication off. I literally have a note. I don't think you guys can even see it. I have a note with a few responses and things that you can say when you want to initiate this conversation or cut them off. The first one is, I have a lot going on in my life right now, and I don't think I can prioritize this friendship. And then obviously these are starting points. Please elaborate further. The next one is, I don't think our values align, so it's best that we stop talking. I hope that you can understand. This one is straight up, and it's like straight to the point. I don't want any further contact with you. Please respect my decision. Thank you. And then this last one is, I've stated my boundaries repeatedly, and I don't think you respect them enough. it's best we stop talking. I prefer to use that last one because it's like you don't want people to think that they can continuously walk all over you. Let them know right there. I have explained my boundaries to you and you have not respected them. And if you can't respect those boundaries, then you probably don't respect me. And I don't need to exert any more energy on this situation. Thank you. And I know it can feel like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. This is why it is so important to work on the things that come with being a people pleaser. It took me a few years to realize what that even was. And the more I dived into it, the more I saw how it affected my relationships, and particularly the relationships that I needed to cut off, because I had my fair share of friends where I was just constantly taking a lot of unnecessary things from them, where I knew this was not a good friend. And I had my other friends and even my family members telling me like, you need to cut that person off. Why are you being so nice? Why are you letting them walk all over you? And then it's like, I have this habit of where it gets to the point where everything kind of explodes. And then it's like, I'm kind of forced to speak about what this person is doing to me. And you should never wait that long. Don't wait for all of your emotions to just explode. Speak to them the first time that you notice some things are off. The next point I want to talk about when it comes to choosing people that choose you are making sure that these people are truly a part of your support system. The right kind of people are going to uplift you, respect you, and be there for you through the good times and the bad times. And something that I'm so grateful for is that now that I have cut off, any people that weren't good friends to me, I can truly look around and see and appreciate the amazing friends that I have, because the last few months I have been going through some crazy things, crazy transformations, and my friends are with me through every step of the way. Whether it was calling me, FaceTiming me, texting me to check up on me, coming by my apartment to come and see me and to hang out and initiate plans and do different things, literally just be there with me and uplift my energy. I'm so grateful for that. And it really makes me appreciate, the power of having a community, the power of having friends that actually care about you, friends that encourage you. When I was in those moods where I did not want to talk to anybody, where I didn't even feel like getting out of bed, I had friends that were like, come on, Maya, let's go. You want to do this? You said you wanted to do that. Make sure you go and do it. I'm going to come and do it with you. I'm going to make sure you do this. I'm going to hold you accountable. I absolutely love them, and I feel like everybody deserves to have friends like that. And the best part is I make sure that I do the same things for them, because again, we don't want any one-sided friendships, one-sided relationships. It's great to have that community where you're so happy and you're so excited to be a part of their life, and it's the same thing that they feel for you. The next thing that comes to mind when we're talking about choosing people that choose you are value and appreciation. You want to make sure that you are choosing friends that value you for you, not for what you could do for them. And this kind of ties into what I was talking about earlier when it comes to making sure that you don't have a friend that is only talking to you when they need something from you, or only talking to you because of the things that you can do for them. Your friends should appreciate the weird things about you, the great things about you. They should appreciate all of these different traits about you and just celebrate your uniqueness. It's really as simple as that. Your friends should appreciate you through all of the transformations in your life, through all of the things that you go through, no matter what changes you make, no matter what you look like, no matter, you know what I'm saying? When you have chosen the right people to be in your circle, the right people to be in your tribe, they are going to appreciate you and value you through all of the storms. You will see how peaceful your life becomes when you actually have the right people around you. You won't have any friends that are secretly envious or have any type of animosity towards you. They're here to celebrate you. They're here to appreciate you. They're here to have a mutually respectful relationship where you guys are both doing things for each other because you simply want to and because you simply care for that person. Out of all the problems and out of all the obstacles that you have in your life, who you have around you to support you should be the least of your worries. As much as you choose others, you deserve to be chosen as well. I'm so glad I got to talk about this topic today, because not only did I want to share this with you guys, I wanted to reaffirm this for myself to make sure that I'm choosing people that are actively choosing me and appreciating me, because guess what? I'm going to do the same thing for them. If you resonated with this video or you have any tips or advice on how you choose the right people, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.